Here we go. It's Crash the Titan time. There's 2 of them today. This shouldn't be too bad though, right? Let's see what we got. Oh boy. We get to go against 4-star Nova for this first one. When Nova first came into MPQ, I think I've said this before in a previous Crash that he was in, but just to reiterate, Nova came on in with this airborne ability on his red for only 6 red. But you had to have a black strike tile on the board. Well, guess what? His black, his yellow, and his red all make strike tiles. And they go on black. It's kind of crazy how that works, right? He's actually a pretty solid character for that purpose. His red, for 6 red, as long as there's a black strike out there, will send the enemy airborne for 2 turns. Airborne is not always the best thing for someone because really it takes them out of the fight. They can't match, they can't cast a power. Sure, they can't get hurt, but his addendum on that ability said once that person comes back down from that ability, from that hit, they take a lot of damage. What do the rest of the abilities do? Not much more. The yellow just does damage and makes strike tiles. The black makes a bunch of strike tiles, and if there's so many out there, he actually destroys all of them, doing a bunch more damage. You probably don't want to use that version of it, but at the end of the day, Nova is someone that's kind of annoying because just for a cheap amount of red, he can take someone out of the game for a moment and then take someone out. So who do we get to go against Nova with? Super Skrull. If you don't know who Super Skrull is, just look at that picture. Now, keep in mind, one of his bad guy, he is a bad guy, but his enemies he fights is the invisible, the Fantastic Four. So you look at his legs. I was looking at those this whole time, hence the word invisible came out. It's got, Invisible Woman's legs going on there. Got that rock hard fist from the Thing. Plus he's on fire. So you got Human Torch and Thing built there. And then he's got that weird stretchy arm over on the other side. So a little bit Mr. Fantastic. I always thought that art's kind of cool how they put it all into one figure there. Super Skrull is often overlooked as a 4-star character. And to be fair, no, he's not meta. He's not amazing in too many rights. But he's not bad. His blue, for 7 blue, allows you to pick which Fantastic Four-esque ability you want to use. So the next big thing is obviously a Thing-based ability. He basically just hits the target 3 times for a good amount of damage. If it kills the guy, you create 3 84 strength black attack tiles. No, that's not that strong. It's just they're there though. You could use them for something. I don't know. It's up to you to figure it out. You'll see. New hotness. Guess who that's for? Get a 1-turn red repeater that creates 5 strength 87 attack tiles. That's kind of fun. It's 1 turn red repeater. So every turn it's making 5 more attack tiles. 5 more attack tiles. 5 more. You're definitely filling the board up. It's a pretty nice, pretty fun ability there. The absolutely fantastic one, you make some protect tiles, which are a little better than the rest of his tiles so far. But the better point of this is it replaces enemy strike attack and protects before making it over basic tiles. So you could totally ruin a few good tiles of the enemies with doing this. And then finally, this one makes him invisible, but better than the Invisible Woman, it makes 3 yellow invisibility tiles. So you don't just have the 1 to get rid of, you got to get rid of all 3 of them to be able to hit them. If they're matched or destroyed, obviously this deals damage back to the target too. So he's got arguably a better version of invisibility than Invisible Woman, at least in this game. That's for 7 blue. He has all those options on just 7 blue. Green is not bad, but you'll start to put the pieces together when you think of what his blue does. For 10 green, destroy a random 3x3 block, deal damage to the enemy team. For every friendly special tile in there, you destroy an additional blue basic tile on the board, dealing damage, generating AP for those tiles. In other words, man, if you put the new hotness out there and you're making all those specials, then this force multiplier hits that a block of those, you're creating blue AP for yourself, so you could do that stuff again. It's a feeding system. You're feeding yourself for your own powers. It's often overlooked. I mean, it is 10 green though, so that might be why. But he's not a bad character by design. This whole feeding system you have is nice. Finally, purple, which is okay. For 8 purple, it's put up to 5, so you can see what it really does. you get a 3-turn countdown tile that shapeshifts him into the target. So, you know, it's kind of like the whole Mystique thing for a minute there. And it steals some health from the target's allies each turn. So you're actually like taking that ally's health, the enemy's allies' health away each turn. When that tile expires, you steal 4 strike, attack, and protect tiles from the enemy team. So you're still health, you're stealing tiles when the countdown goes off. That's pretty good stuff. And then if the enemy team fires a power while you're shapeshifted, you get to improve 5 of your random tiles by a decent amount. The problem with this ability right here is that there's a lot of ifs, thens, and buts. They have to fire a power in order to get that extra passive bit at the bottom there. If they don't have strikes, attacks, or protects to take, then that's not going to do anything when that countdown goes off. If you've already killed some of the allies, you're not stealing health from them, are you? There's just a lot of ifs, thens, and buts here. This is why I put it down to level 3, because it only does so much at certain times. Okay, that's Super Skrull in a nutshell for you. Let's get into it. I'm just going to hit this fight button right here. Whoop. And we're going to try the animations, because it is a one-on-one fight after all. So, we know we like blue, we know we like green. Purple's not bad, but I see a match 4 of green right off the bat, so let's do it. There's a good amount of blue right here, so we're just going to take that. So we have enough to have some fun already. And I'd be silly if I didn't do the new hotness thing, right? Let's do that. So look at that. Right down there, he's got this new hotness tile set up. That's really good. It's in a good position too, because there's not a lot of things that's going to destroy it or get rid of it or whatever. Let's take some more blue. So I could fire off the green right now, but I'm waiting to build up some tiles, as we talked about. There's a few. There we go. Some more attack tiles. Should I do another one? I mean, I could make something else, right? We could pummel them a little bit. That'd be fun. That would make some... no, it only makes extra tiles if we down someone, though. I could make some protect tiles. That'd be something else. Let's do that. There we go. So I have a set of attack tiles and some protect tiles out there. Let's make another match or 2 here before we fire off that green. There we go. That's enough, right? That's a good amount of blue tiles out there. Let's see what we can do with this. Force multiplier, 3x3 random block. Boop. There was 3 tiles in that. So we got 3 extra blue AP stolen from the board because we destroyed 3 of our own tiles. That's kind of cool. Let's see if we can get enough purple to cast that. We got lucky that our own repeater didn't get destroyed in that mayhem, thankfully. Because we kind of want to keep this rolling. Let's get some more blue, because it's fun. Oh, that's right. His yellow does not make a strike tile if he has no allies. Kind of forgot about that. Oh, I got rid of my repeater. That's no fun. Let's do another thing. Let's go... Well, we'll kill him with thing, right? Next turn, the other fight will run invisibility. And bam. There we go. So we got to see the stretchy part, the fiery part, the pummely part. And we got to do the force multiplier. So on this next one, let's try to see if we can go invisible and maybe get that purple rolling too. Ooh, Namor. Namor's not that bad. Like, he's got pricey moves, right? He's got these really pricey moves, but they hit like a truck. And that's the annoyingly important part to mention here. His black is strong, his green is strong, his purple is very effective. When these things... When he gets the AP to cast them, and they are a little pricey, it's trouble. But that's just it. Don't let him get that AP to cast him. So, without further ado, let's see how Super Skrull rolls against that. We wanted purple, and we wanted green, and there's a lot of stuff we want. He's got that black up there. I'm going to match this green into team up into yellow Cascade. Oh, look at that black crit got made too. That's nice. You may think me silly, but I'm going to give him that crit tile because he's going to use it on the yellows. And that's... Oh, nope, never mind. Oh, he still got the yellows. It's funny. So he's got 5 black already. Just so you could see it. His black takes 10. Green is 12. Purple is just cheapest, but it's only 9. So we have some time before he unleashes anything on us. Cascades. Hey, that's my purple, sir. Sir, I need that. Okay, so let's throw that out there. There we go. Hey, look, everybody, I'm Namor. It's probably much better people you could shapeshift into, my friend, but, you know, whatever. Now, I can't really do anything. I can't steal from his allies because he has no allies. So I'm not really getting any health out of this per se, you know? When it expires, I'll steal 2 strike attack projectiles. Yeah, you see them out there, right? So, yeah. See, again, it's situational. Situational abilities aren't always your friend. Let's get some more blue. Yeah, let's do that. There goes one of my invisibilities, but he got hit for touching it. So there's that. I'll take this blue. Oh no, I'm not shape-shifted into him anymore. That was so useful. So we saw all the different Fantastic Four abilities. Let's go back to the hotness. You could see why with my green primed and ready to go. I'm going to take this purple and black away from him because he's really close to casting those. I think he is going to cast the black, actually. Give me that blue. Now I'm invisible, so he couldn't touch me. So if you're wondering what that really did, if I wasn't invisible, it was going to deal 10,000 damage to me. And then I would gain 4 AP in blue, but that's a lot of damage. So thankfully, being invisible just saved our butts. Hey Mark, have a good one. Thanks for joining me. We're going to run this one more time over here on the protection kick. We'll do, yeah, let's do that. Because that way I have more tiles out there now. And then we'll just hit him with this green. Ooh, that was a good amount of tiles hit. That's a lot of blue we just gained. And with that, we can just end this fight by pummeling him. There we go. He's not a bad character. He just needs to get fed his AP that he needs. The abilities kind of help each other. That purple is the only questionable one. But that blue and green work really well together. He needs the AP for them. Thankfully his green feeds the blue, but it doesn't work the other way around. That green needs AP from somewhere. So, but that's Super Skrull's Crashes of the Titan. And that's it for me. We did a 5-star review for 2018. We went and did Super Skrull's Crashes of the Titan. And, well, thank you very much for joining me, Mark and Weird Nerd. I appreciate you guys as always. And I'll see you guys really, really soon as I go over the 4 stars next time. Later, everybody.